My name is Caitlin Schwalm, and this is my 4-week abstinence project from Coca-Cola. I titled it Goodbye to You Cherry Coke, and I'll kind of explain that a little bit later. So first was my abstinence, my letter to my substance for this project. It was basically a goodbye for now, and hopefully, like in the long run, a goodbye for good. There's been Coke in my fridge ever since I can remember. It was always like my dinner drink. It was my comfort drink. It was the drink that I opened the fridge and I grabbed. My mom never really stocked the fridge with water, and I don't know why. So I kind of blame her for being an enabler this entire time. um, as much as I like drinking Coke, it's over time stained my teeth and it causes my skin to have random breakouts because of all the sugar. And both of those things make me less confident. So it's something that I'd like to get rid of so I can overcome those issues that I have with myself. So hopefully in the long run, it'll be a goodbye for good. Week one for me was super easy. I'm very stubborn and very hard-headed, so I thought that this project was going to be super cake and I was going to be able to like basically walk through the park and be fine with it. I didn't think I was going to buy into any peer pressure. I thought it was going to be easy, and I actually didn't. The first week I did really good. I didn't buy into peer pressure. My boss took me next door to this gelato place and he offered to buy me a Coke and I said no, and I made him buy me a Smart Water instead. So week one was good for me. Week two is where things started to get a little bit difficult. I was going through some changes at work and I was just a lot more stressed than I normally am. And I also didn't realize that like with certain foods, you if you're so used to drinking soda with that food that you just need that soda. Like I went to Chick-fil-A. I always get the same thing every single time. Grilled nuggets, a fruit cup, and a cherry Coke. Why do I get grilled nuggets when I'm going to add a soda to it? I don't know, but I do. Um, I'm my own worst critic. I was so mad at myself after that. I just felt like I failed, and it was week two, and how did I fail already? And then just at work, going through more stuff and being super stressed out. One of my coworkers knew that I really liked cherry Coke, and he offered to go get me a cherry Coke from the store, and I said no, absolutely not. I don't need it. I'm fine. Just go get me a coffee. He brought me back a cherry Coke anyways, and the cherry Coke sat in my work fridge for like 3 days. So I was happy that after a relapse at Chick-fil-A, I was able to overcome that. Week three was when I kind of realized, is it Coke that I'm addicted to, or is it cherry Coke? Because I realized that I could pass up Coke just fine, but cherry Coke, it was more so of a struggle for me. I went out to dinner with my friends one day, and this is how I realized this. I went out to dinner with my friends one day, and one of my friends got a Coke, so I got a Coke as well. And you don't realize how much you drink when you're sitting there talking to your friends and you have a fountain drink and your server keeps coming back and filling it up. So the next day I just woke up and I was just really angry with myself and I felt really gross and bloated and I could see that I had some like acne coming and I was just super annoyed. And I wondered to myself, like, do addicts get mad at themselves when they relapse, or is it just so natural to them they just don't care? I did a week four and a week five because this is where a lot of realization came in for me. I realized that I get a lot of headaches, stress, and anxiety, and my headaches are, basically from like being up and down with sugar, and my stress and my anxiety are triggers. I also realized that fountain drinks to me are like the devil because they hurt you the most. And my alternative, this entire project was coffee. Just like, let me have espresso. Let me just go get espresso instead. Like, that was my just say no. And that helped me a little bit. The outcome, I discovered that I'm super addicted to soda. I failed this project. I was super upset with myself. And like I said, my triggers were stress. I was moving locations and taking on more responsibilities at work, so I was super stressed. Um, I had a lot of anxiety because of it, and it just made me feel angry and guilty and annoyed. Um, and if I could do this again, I probably would, and I would probably try to be more stubborn and actually abstain the entire time.